You've probably been told that full-fat cheese is a food to avoid, especially after 60, that it's packed with fat and sodium that can harm your heart. But what if I told you that following this common advice could be a critical error in your battle against age-related weakness? What if the key to rebuilding lost muscle was hiding in plain sight in your dairy aisle? Hello, I'm Dr. Kenji. As a specialist in longevity and muscle health for seniors, I've dedicated my career to a single mission, helping you stay strong, active, and independent as you age. This mission is personal for me. I watched my own parents struggle with declining strength, a journey that was heartbreaking for our entire family. I saw firsthand how losing muscle mass wasn't just a physical issue, it was the loss of freedom. That experience drives every piece of advice I share. I believe everyone deserves to age with dignity and power. That's why in this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 specific cheeses that my strongest patients eat to reverse muscle loss. And, just as importantly, I'll expose the 5 popular healthy cheeses that are secretly sabotaging your strength right now. Let's begin. First on our list is a cheese you might only think of for salads, but it's a true muscle-building powerhouse, authentic Greek feta, made traditionally from sheep or goat's milk. This ancient food holds a secret to senior strength. A single 2-ounce serving provides 8 grams of high-quality, complete protein. This gives your body all the essential amino acids it needs to repair and build muscle tissue. But that's just the beginning. The real magic lies in its incredible probiotic content. A healthy gut is directly linked to strong muscles, a connection scientists call the gut-muscle axis. These beneficial bacteria can improve your body's ability to absorb and utilize protein by up to 35%. For an aging digestive system, this is a game. Feta is also packed with calcium and phosphorus. These minerals are vital, not just for bone density, but for the very muscle contractions that create movement and strength. Strong muscles need a strong foundation, and feta helps build both. This reminds me of my patient, Maria, a 68-year-old, who came to me feeling weak and defeated. She had severe digestive issues and was losing muscle rapidly, despite eating what she thought was enough protein. She could barely climb her stairs or carry her own groceries. During our consultation, I discovered she had stopped eating her traditional Greek foods, including feta, on a doctor's advice to lower sodium. She had replaced it with processed cheese, unknowingly cutting off the vital probiotics her gut needed to function. I advised her to reintroduce authentic Greek feta into her diet. 6 months later, I saw her at the farmer's market, carrying heavy bags of vegetables with a smile. Her energy was radiant. She told me her digestion had normalized, and she felt stronger at 69 than she did in her early 60s. That is the power of choosing the right kind of cheese. Next up is the undisputed king of cheeses, and a true protein powerhouse, aged Parmigiano. This isn't your average Parmesan shaker dust. We're talking about the authentic, hard, granular cheese from Italy. What makes it so special for muscle health is its long aging process. When Parmigiano Reggiano is aged for 12, 24, or even 36 months, its complex proteins are naturally broken down into smaller, simpler building blocks called peptides. Think of it as a pre-digested protein source. This makes it incredibly easy for your body to absorb and utilize, putting less strain on your digestive system while delivering maximum muscle-building fuel. In fact, just 1 ounce delivers a staggering 10 grams of complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids. It's also one of the most calcium-dense foods on the planet, providing a powerful boost for your bone structure. For the best flavor and nutritional benefit, I always recommend grating it fresh from the block. Now, I know those hard cheeses can be tough on the hands, especially if you're dealing with arthritis or reduced grip strength. That's why a simple rotary cheese grater can be a fantastic tool. It does all the work for you, with just a simple turn of the handle, making it easy to add this muscle-building gold to your meals every day. Number 3 on our list is the cheese with the iconic holes. Swiss cheese. Beyond its mild, nutty flavor that's perfect for sandwiches, Swiss cheese contains a powerful, often overlooked nutrient that is absolutely critical for senior muscle and bone health. That secret is vitamin K2, specifically the highly bioavailable MK7 form. You've likely heard about vitamin D helping your body absorb calcium, But that's only half the battle. Vitamin K2 is the crucial next step. Think of vitamin K2 as the traffic director for calcium. It activates proteins that tell the calcium in your bloodstream exactly where to go into your bones to make them strong, and into your muscles to support proper contraction. Without enough K2, that calcium can end up depositing in the wrong places, like your arteries, leading to hardening and cardiovascular problems. While Swiss cheese is an excellent dietary source, it can sometimes be difficult to get the optimal amount every day. This is why a high-quality K2 supplement is one of the few things I often recommend to my patients, as a form of health insurance to ensure this process is working correctly. I've linked the one I trust in the description. And of course, Swiss cheese is no slouch in the protein department, also providing a generous amount of muscle-building amino acids and phosphorus, which works hand in hand with calcium for a strong skeletal frame. Number 4 is a wonderfully light and versatile cheese that's a secret weapon for rapid muscle repair: ricotta cheese. Its creamy, mild profile makes it perfect for both savory dishes and healthy desserts. But its real power comes from its protein composition. Unlike many other cheeses, ricotta is exceptionally rich in whey protein, T-sump fast-absorbing protein, found in expensive post-workout shakes. Why is this speed so important for seniors? After any physical activity, even just a brisk walk or some time spent gardening, your muscles are primed for repair. Whey protein delivers the necessary amino acids to your muscles almost instantly, kickstarting the recovery and rebuilding process right when you need it most. It's also an excellent way to start your day. Consuming whey protein in the morning quickly halts the natural muscle breakdown that occurs overnight and switches your body into a muscle-building state for the day ahead. You can mix it with berries and a sprinkle of nuts for a delicious breakfast, or use it as a creamy, protein-rich base for lasagna and other pasta dishes. It adds incredible texture and a huge nutritional boost to any meal. A quick tip: always opt for the whole milk version of ricotta when you can. The natural dairy fats are not only good for you, but they also help your body absorb the essential fat-soluble vitamins, making every spoonful even more powerful. Finally, number 5 is a humble classic that is perhaps the most strategic muscle-preserving food for seniors: cottage cheese. While ricotta provides fast-acting whey, cottage cheese offers the perfect counterpart. Its protein is almost entirely casein, a slow-digesting protein. Think of it like a slow-released capsule of muscle fuel. It steadily delivers amino acids to your muscles over a period of up to 8 hours. This is incredibly important for preventing what's known as nighttime muscle catastrophe. While you sleep, your body can start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. Eating cottage cheese before bed acts as a protective shield, feeding your muscles all night long and ensuring you wake up stronger, not weaker. Cottage cheese is also exceptionally high in leucine, the master amino acid that acts as the primary on switch for muscle protein synthesis. As we age, our muscles become more resistant to growth signals. A strong dose of leucine, like the one in cottage cheese, effectively tells your body it's time to build. When you're at the store, look for a good quality, full-fat version. Ideally 4% milk fat. This provides the healthy fats needed to absorb its nutrients. Just be sure to check the label and choose a brand with no added sugars or unnecessary fillers. It's a simple, powerful tool for nighttime muscle protection. So there you have it: feta, aged Parmesan, Swiss, ricotta, and cottage cheese. 5 powerful, nutrient-dense foods that can actively help your body rebuild and maintain precious muscle mass. But as I promised at the beginning of this video, knowing what to eat is only half the battle. We also need to know what to avoid. Now, I need to warn you. Some of these next 5 cheeses are likely in your refrigerator right now. They're often marketed as healthy, convenient, or low-fat, but in reality, they contain ingredients that can actively accelerate muscle loss and undermine all your hard work. Let's expose the 5 cheeses that are secretly sabotaging your muscles. Kicking off our list of muscle saboteurs, number 1 is processed American cheese. We all can eat that perfectly square, individually wrapped slice that melts so smoothly. But while it might look like cheese, it's more of a cheese product, and it's nutritionally very different from its natural counterparts. For starters, a single slice contains only about 5 grams of protein, and its highly processed nature means your body struggles to even absorb all of that. That's significantly less than the 7 to 8 grams of highly bioavailable protein you'd get from an equivalent slice of real cheddar or Swiss. But the bigger issue lies in the hidden ingredients. It's made with a blend of emulsifiers, oils, and phosphate additives, which are used to achieve that uniform texture and long shelf life. These are ingredients you won't find in traditionally made cheese. These phosphate additives can be particularly damaging. They can bind two essential minerals like calcium and magnesium in your digestive tract. This chemical reaction prevents your body from absorbing them, robbing your muscles of the very compounds they need to contract properly and avoid cramping. Number 2 is a trap many well-intentioned seniors fall into: low-fat cheese. For decades, we've been told to avoid saturated fat, so choosing to light or fat-free option seems like a smart, heart-healthy decision. But here's the nutritional paradox. When manufacturers remove the fat, they also remove your body's ability to absorb crucial fat-soluble vitamins D, E, and especially K2, the calcium director we just talked about. These vitamins are essential for muscle repair, bone health, and reducing inflammation. Without dietary fat to act as a carrier, these vital nutrients pass right through your system, completely unused. You could be eating a vitamin-rich diet, but if you're pairing it with fat-free cheese, you're not getting the full benefit. Worse yet, to compensate for the lack of flavor and texture from the removed fat, companies often pump these products full of extra sodium, sugars, and artificial fillers. You're trading natural, beneficial fat for ingredients that actively work against your health goals, making it a poor choice for muscle preservation. Number 3 on our list are the ultra-processed cheese spreads. Think of things like Velveeta, Cheese Whiz, or any cheese that comes in a jar or a spray can. Their main selling point is convenience and that perfectly smooth, melty texture. But the reality is, these products often contain less than 50% actual cheese. The rest is a mixture of vegetable oils, starches, chemical emulsifiers, and an enormous amount of sodium. You're not eating cheese. You're eating a cheese-flavored science experiment. The extreme sodium content is especially problematic. A single 2-tablespoon serving can pack over 400 milligrams of sodium. This sodium overload forces your kidneys to work overtime to flush it out of your system. Here's the hidden damage. When your kidneys flush out excess sodium, they also take essential minerals like calcium and magnesium along for the ride. This means you're literally urinating away the very minerals your muscles need to contract and stay strong, actively weakening your body with every bite. Coming in at number 4 are the sweet imposters, flavored cream cheeses loaded with added sugars. I'm talking about the strawberry, blueberry, or honey nut varieties you spread on your morning bagel. They might seem like a harmless treat, but they are a disaster for your muscles. The core problem is the high concentration of added sugars, often in the form of corn syrup or high-fructose corn syrup. A single serving can contain 6 to 8 grams of added sugar. That's as much as you'd find in a store-bought cookie. This sugar rush triggers a destructive process in your body called In simple terms, sugar molecules attach to the proteins in your muscle fibers, creating harmful compounds known as age. These ages literally caramelize your muscle tissue from the inside out, making the fibers stiff, weak, and less able to contract or repair themselves. You are essentially accelerating the aging process of your muscles every time you eat these sweetened spreads. The minimal protein you get is completely negated by the damage from the sugar. And finally, number 5. This one might surprise you, especially if you're trying to make a healthier choice: imitation and vegan cheese products. These are often chosen by people who are lactose intolerant or following a plant-based diet, and their intentions are excellent. However, from a muscle-building perspective, these are nutritionally inadequate. Instead of natural milk proteins, their base is typically a blend of vegetable oils, starches, gums, and artificial flavors. They lack the complete package of growth factors and bioactive peptides that only come from real dairy fermentation. But here's the most damaging part. To mimic the texture of real cheese, many of these products rely on partially hydrogenated oils. These oils are a primary source of artificial trans fats, which are scientifically proven to create chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout the body. This systemic inflammation directly interferes with your muscles' ability to recover and grow. It's like trying to build a house while a small fire is constantly smoldering in the foundation. You are actively working against your own strength goals, even if your diet seems healthy on the surface. As you can see, the debate isn't about whether to eat cheese, it's about choosing the right cheese. The difference between a processed, nutrient-stripped product and a traditional, high-quality cheese is the difference between accelerating muscle loss and actively reversing it. Now, I have a question for you, and I want you to be honest. In the comments below, tell me, which of these 5 muscle-sabotaging cheeses are you going to remove from your kitchen starting today? Making that one simple change is a powerful first step. To help you make the right choices, I've put together a list of my recommended high-quality cheeses and helpful tools. You can find the links in the first pinned comment below this video. Think of it as your cheat sheet for building muscle with cheese. If you found this information valuable and want more science-backed tips for healthy aging, please consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. I release new videos every week, and I'd love for you to be a part of our community. And if you enjoyed this content and want to continue your journey to a healthier life, check out the videos appearing on your screen now. I'm sure they'll help you immensely. Click on one of them, and I'll see you there.